So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take a MAC 224 in the light pink shade in the Morphe 35B palette, and I'm just going to buff that into my crease to act as my transition shade for the super bright colors that we're going to be using in just a little bit. So using the same 224, I'm going to be taking this orchidy magenta shade, and as you can see, I'm building it up at first, and I wanted to leave this little clip in there that it's not always easy doing eyeshadow, so I wanted you guys to see that it does take time to blend things out, and just be patient so that way it can come out really nice and seamless the way everyone wants their shadow to look. Switching to a MAC 217, I'm going to be taking the deeper purple color, and I'm going to be focusing that on the outer edge of my eye, and then I'm going to be bringing it into the inner corner, so that way you can kind of make a little bit of a halo effect, but not really. I'm just focusing on building up the color and getting it nice and deep. Now I'm taking the deeper blue violet shade in the palette, and I'm still using the same 217, and I'm doing the same motion and just packing the color on top, layering it so that way it can get nice and smoky. Now I'm going to be taking Macaroon from Anastasia Beverly Hills with a flat synthetic brush from MAC, and this is a 242, and I'm just going to be applying this just on the very center of my eye, but keeping it a little bit lower, and I'm putting it where I don't have any of the shadow. So then after this, I'm going to take my Too Faced Shadow Insurance glitter glue, and I'm going to apply that right over top of the eyeshadow, and I'm going to be applying some glitter, and the color I am using is from bulkglitters.com, and this one is in Starstruck Silver. I'm going to be using a Morphe E6 with L'Oreal True Match Lumi. I'm in the color W4 just for shade reference, and this gives a really pretty light medium buildable coverage. It's super lightweight on the skin and it has a beautiful luminous finish. To highlight and conceal, I'm going to be using Boo Boo Cover Up Concealer, and I'm just going to be applying that underneath the eyes and the high points of my face, and I'm just going to be blending that in with my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. Then I will be setting that with my RCMA No Color Powder, and we're going to set the face with a Studio Fix from MAC, and I'm in the color NC25. And then for contour, I'm going to take a Morphe M523 with the Anastasia Contour Kit in the shade Light Medium. Now I am taking Melba from MAC, which is one of my favorite blushes. It's a really pretty neutral blush, and I'm going to be taking a Luxe Cheek Brush from Zoeva. To highlight the skin, I'm going to be using Bobbi Brown Pink Glow with a Morphe M510, and I'm just going to pack on the highlighter just like I normally do. Now switching back to the eyes, I'm just going to basically repeat the same process that I did at the top. First taking that orchid magenta shade, buffing that, and then going in with the lighter purple and then the deeper purple just to give it a lot of depth and dimension. And I really like my eyes to be super smoky. You don't have to do them as smoky as I did, but this is just what I preferred for the look. To highlight the inner corners, I'm going to be taking the Super Shock shadow from Color Pop, and this one is in the color Tassel, and this just adds this super bright fun effect to the look. And then for the inner rim, I'm going to use Nude liner from Rimmel, and then I'll just be applying some mascara to my bottom lashes. Now I'm going to be lining my lips, and this is Edge to Edge lip pencil from MAC. For lipstick, I'm going to be taking Myth from MAC. This one is a more lightish kind of pinky peach shade, and I'm just going to be applying that, and then I'll be going back in with the liner to fade them in together. To finish off the lips, I'll be taking the Creamsheen Glass from MAC in the color Boy Bait, and this just adds a really pretty sheen to the lips. It's not a sticky gloss at all, it's really comfortable, and it just adds a little bit of color. So this is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed filming it, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!